Hi guys, year 8 students. We were supposed to take 2 sessions today. We were about to solve in classified book chapter solving equations. We did some of the questions before in the class and we skipped simultaneous equations. We solved this. Okay, we didn't do this. I'll start with this. Solve the equation. Solve the equation here. You know that before you collect x, you need to expand the bracket, so it's x plus 4 equals 6 minus 3x. I think we did this in the class. Then we take 3x here, it would be 3x plus x, it's 4x. And negative 4 on the other side would be 6 minus 4. It's 4x here equals 2, and the answer would be 2 over 4, which is 1 over 2. And this is the answer of this question. We did this in the class. Number 20, 4x. We will, we will send negative 5 to the other side by positive sign for x equal 36, so x equals 9. We did this also in the class, divided by 4, so y minus 5 equals 9, y equals 9 plus 5, the answer will be 14. Before you multiply by 4, you will send first negative 8, so the answer here will be negative 2 plus 8, it will be 6, so x equals 24. Expand 7x plus 5 minus 3x plus 12. 7x minus 3x is 4x. 5 plus 12 is 17. To factorize this, we skipped factorization. Okay, I will do it. To factorize this, before you will look at the variables here or the unknown letters, you need first to look at the coefficients. If you have common factor between the two coefficients, they don't have the highest common factor here is 1, because both are divisible by 1, only 1. About x squared and x, we can take x from both of them. We will leave that the first 5x minus 7, because x squared can be factorized to be x and x. X is only x outside, and we will explain more in the class inshallah about the factorization. X gives 2x plus 3. When we put a number, we multiply it by 2 first, then add 3. For example, multiply this by 2 plus 3, it will be 2 plus 3, 5. Multiply this by 2, it will be 12 plus 3, it will be 15. Multiply by 2, 18 plus 3, 21. Multiply by 2, 30 plus 3, 33. The number line here, as you see, this is from negative 2, it's open, negative 2, and this is 5, but it's included with us closed interval, so it's negative 2 to 5, this one. This is 22 minus 3. If this is minus 3, if this is c equal 3, it will be 22 minus 3. The answer will be 19, because we replaced the letter with the value, minus 3. It will be 22 minus 3, and it's 19. Negative 4 and 12, so it will be 2 multiplied 12 minus negative 4. This will be 24 plus 4, the answer is 28. Subtract 5x minus 5 divided by 7, x over 7 over x divided by 7. multiply by 2, so it's 2x, then add 1 plus 1, multiply by x, so it's 2x plus 1. Fill in the gaps to express this function. If we have x, we add 3 first, then multiply by 4. But if we have x multiplied by 4, then add 3, they are different. Because in this case, we add 3, then multiply all of them by 4. The last thing we mentioned, it means the last thing is multiplication. So multiply all of them, or the last thing we mentioned, we form it to all of them. For example, in this case, 4 multiplied by x plus 3. So when we go the inverse way, we add first by 3, then we multiply by 4. And in this case, we multiply first by 4, then we add 3. Solve. This is 9 minus 6x equals to x minus 11. Add 6x here and 6x here. Add 11 here and add 11 here. Now we have 8x equals 20, so x equals 20 over 8. Put your answer in simplest form. It will be divided by 4 equals 5 over 2. You can write this 5 over 2. He didn't mention if he needs it and mix it. You can write 2.5. You can write 2.5. X greater than 3, it's not equal 3. Here's a formula. When x equals 30. When x equals 30, y equals 8 multiply 30. The answer will be 240. But x, when y equals 56, replace y by 56. 56 equals 8x. How to find x in this case? Divide by 8. So the answer is 7. Lily takes 20 minutes longer than Mia, so it's t plus 20 because he mentioned that Mia takes t. Mia, okay, so Mia takes t, okay, Mia takes t, so this is t. Mike takes twice as long as Mia. Twice, so it's if she's t is 2t. Jamila takes 10 minutes less than Mia, so it's t minus 10. And this is plus. Oliver takes, if he have the time as Mia. Solve this. 3r equals 41. This is 7, yes, 41. It's 41 over 3. It's not divisible by 3. Okay, this is 41. Sorry, this is minus 7. The answer will be 3r. We subtract 7. Sorry for this. 3r equals 27. Then divided by 3, the answer will be 9. This is 6 plus 2 multiply e. We do multiplication first according to BEDMAS, so it's 6 plus 2e. We cannot collect them, so it's 6 plus 2e. A pen costs p cents. Write down a formula for the cost c. When we have n pence and each n with p, so it's np. Again, write down a formula for the cost c, so the total cost is c, and for every pen the cost is p. So when we have 2 pence, it will be 2p, 3 pence, 3p, so n pence is np. A formula that allows us to substitute the number of pence. This is simultaneous equations. We mentioned that we will explain it later. The third here, this is the first, second, and third is 7b. Simplify. 3x minus x is 2x, 2y plus 4y is 6y. This is 3x equals 15 and x equals 5. This is 14, x minus 35. 11c minus 2c, it's 9c. Negative 6d plus 10d, it's positive 4d. I multiply my age by 5 and subtract 12. So if we have a number hx multiplied by 5, it's 5x, subtract 12. I multiply my age by 3, so if she has x years old, so 3x, then add 4, she gets the same answer. If they are the same answers, so we can put them equal. Now you have an equation plus 4. Lazy age is b here, so we can write 5b minus 12 from the beginning. 3b plus 4. What does he need? Write down the equation. Okay, 5b minus 12 equals 3b plus 4. Solve the equation to get to know how old is Lazy. So subtract minus 3b minus 3b. This is positive 12, positive 12. So this is 2b equals 16. She is 8. She is 8 years old, and she can say I can multiply and divide. So I think it's not logical. Evaluate this. A power 3, it means 4 power 3. Don't do this at the beginning. You can substitute first. B equals 3, C equals 2, power 3. This power is especially for 2. So it's not 3 power 3, it's 2 only power 3. 4 power 3 is 64 minus 3 multiplied by 2 power 3 is 8. So it's 64 minus 24. Factorize. We can take a from both of them, leaving 2a inside and plus 5. Again, we will explain this later in the class. 6 minus 18x plus 24y. Factorize. We can take 3, we can divide them all by 3, leaving 2 minus 6x plus 8. Sorry, we can divide them all by 6. 1 minus 3x plus 4y. Simplify this, expand. X multiply x, it will be x squared. X multiply 3, it will be 3x. 5 multiply x is 5x. 5 multiply 3, it's 15. Now we have x squared. This is 8x plus 15. Expression for the area. When a equal negative 2, 6 minus negative 2 plus 5. 6 multiplied by negative 2 plus 5 is 3, so the answer is 15. The value of a when the area is 54. So if 6 multiply a plus 5, this is the area. When it equals 54, what's the value of a? So solve this as an equation. Divide by 6 before we expand. So a plus 5 equals 9. Now a equals 4. Simplify. 7x squared plus 9x squared, 16x squared minus x squared is 15x squared. 8y minus 3y plus 12, 5y plus 12. Work out 15 power 2 is 225 minus 5 power 125, so the answer is 100. X equal negative 5, so it's 4 negative 5 squared plus 3. Be careful, this is negative 5 multiply itself, it will be 25 multiplied by 4 plus 3, because the even power, as I told you, we get rid of the negative sign. It's 103. So this is everything about the two sessions that we would study in the class, and I will explain to you with this the factorization. Okay, we may leave this to the class inshallah next session.